Can I be successful and spiritual at the same time? Can I earn lots of money, be wealthy, enjoy life, and also grow spiritually? Does spirituality mean that I have to leave everything, my work, and just meditate for hours and hours? What is spirituality? These are a few questions that I hear from my friends, my family, many clients. And today we will be having a conversation and answer all these questions. Hi, I'm Saloni Singh, and in this episode of Quantum Shift, we are starting a conversation series where I will be answering these questions, which is more like having a conversation with my listeners, as if you are my friend and you are sitting in front of me. And let's talk about these questions, which might be going through your mind as well. So while I'm talking, I would urge you and invite you to join me and also think, what do you think about these questions? How would you answer these questions? And are they relevant for your life? Do you also sometimes wonder about these puzzles of life? And I would love if you can share these with me as well. So let's begin. So, first thing, spirituality. What is spirituality? Tell me that, do you sense there is an energy that moves through you in your body? There is an inner world inside of you. While you work through in this world, you do everything that you need to do in the world outside, but you sense something inside of you. Maybe when you do something which is you very passionate about, when you hug a loved one, do you feel a spirit moving through you? Something happens in your heart, in your body? Do you sense all this? When you are in nature, do you feel a sense of peace, calm, a life force moving through you? When you close your eyes, maybe right now, if possible, you can close your eyes and just feel this energy, the spirit moving through you. Do you sense that? If you do, you are spiritual. Yes, we all are spiritual beings. As they say that human beings are spiritual beings in these beautiful human bodies and not the other way around. So let's take that outside, that can you be spiritual because you are a spiritual being. Now let's come to being successful and spiritual. Is that a possibility? So I want you to take a moment and think about few people that you think are very successful. They could be from art, from music, from sports, from business world, any world, but they are very successful people, but you feel that they are somehow spiritually evolved. Take a moment and think with me. I'm also thinking out loud. So, the first person that came to my mind is someone I deeply admire, A.R. Rahman. And the other person that's coming to my mind is Sachin Tendulkar, Ratan Tata, Richard Branson. So many people like that, I think we can think, who are wealthy, successful, they are famous, like celebrities, and they have beautifully created success, wealth in their lives, and somehow we sense that they are spiritually evolved. If you also think of any of these or any other person that you thought is wealthy, successful, and doing good in life, in their career, in overall life, but also feels like they're spiritually evolved and they're spiritual in nature, what made you feel so? What made you feel that these people are spiritually evolved? Somehow they're connected to the music and rhythm of life. Somehow they connected to their own spirit, heart, and soul, right? So think of anyone in your life, maybe in your daily life, maybe your parent or a sibling or a colleague that you work with, and you sense that they are deeply connected with themselves, with the life force, the source within them, and that will help you understand what does it mean to grow spiritually and evolve spiritually. Now let's come to you. Take a moment and think, if challenges that you face in your life, maybe you go through self doubts, maybe you on a daily basis overthink, overanalyze, and there is this voice inside your head. We call it your inner roommate, which is always chatting, right? Always saying something. Just somehow, if you start to learn and understand what this voice is saying and become so relaxed that its voice start to go down, and at least this voice does not bother you, does not put you into fear, anxiety, overwhelm, or anxiousness. It just is in harmony with who you are and just help you make decisions in your life rather than stopping you from going forward and going out of your comfort zone. Similarly, if in a situation of chaos or crisis, what if you are able to stay calm, stay composed, take a break, pause, breathe in, not react and go crazy or panic, rather respond with thinking and with patience? How would that be for whatever you want to create success into? What if you stop caring too much about what people think of you and desiring validation, approval from people, whether these are your team members, colleagues, your family, even your parents or your relatives or friends? What if you feel completely aligned with who you are and you're happy with where you are? You trust that you're exactly where you are meant to be and you are not running in a race to get ahead of the people that you see on Instagram or anywhere else. And you feel more and more in touch with your heart and soul. Would you become more successful? Would you be able to handle the challenges that are in your career, whether you are in a job or you are CEO of a big enterprise or you're just starting your venture or your work? Do you think you will be able to handle any stresses that comes up? Maybe you are in just in your 20s, or maybe you have reached the corporate ladder at the top, maybe you are in your late 50s, but you are able to deal with any stresses that come your way, whether it's coming from other people, whether it's coming from deadlines, or it's coming from your own mental chatter that I have to prove myself to others. If you're able to tone down that voice of your mental chatter, if you're able to navigate your emotions, which comes and go like waves, do you think you will be able to do better in whatever work you do? Do you think you will be able to do better in your relationships, whether it's a romantic relationship or your relationship with your parent, your mother, your father, your siblings? If the answer is yes, then you know very well that being on this journey of spiritual growth, evolving spiritually is going to help you to become more successful. Now let's talk about creating wealth. If you are an investor or any business, whether it's finances or startup or any kind of business that you are into, and if you are feeling more sorted inside, I mean, you're not get baffled and constantly hassled by your own thoughts, by your own emotions, do you think you will make better investments? I remember one of my friend who is a trader and he likes to call himself a spiritual trader. And he told me that when he is making investments, one of the thing over the years he has been investing for more than a decade now, he said that in the beginning of his journey, he used to get so baffled and used to react to the market. When the market would go down, he would panic, and when he would make a lot of money, he would jump in joy and ecstasy. But over a period of time, he realized that if he could stay equanimous, even if the market is going up, not become like excited and ecstatic, and also when the market goes down, staying equanimous and not jumping to conclusions and making mistakes that will cost him a lot of money actually helped him become such a better trader and help him create wealth that other people around him, his friends who were panicking, could not create. So, yes, there is a thing like spiritual trader. Now, imagine if you apply that in any business, any work, whatever you are doing. And do you think this will help you? When you grow spiritually, mentally, emotionally, you will be able to make decisions not based on fear, rather based on your trust within yourself. Yes or no? Take a moment and think about this. So, I would love to hear from you answer to all these questions. And let's wrap this episode with few more questions for you to reflect upon. Why? Because when you ask questions, you raise awareness. And awareness is the very first step to grow spiritually. Start to notice what is it that you are driven by? When you want to be successful, what is stopping you to be successful? And in which ways your own personal growth can enhance your potential to become more successful, whether it is in relationship, in your purpose, in your business, or any other impact that you want to create on the society. I'm so looking forward to continue these conversations in the next episode of Quantum Shift. And please stay connected and share your views with me. It is so important and it means a lot to me to hear back from you. Looking forward to see you in the next episode. Bye for now.